These were the words Sonic Fox posted on Twitter while Capcom Cup X was happening. Taken out of context, it seemed like a normal question. Something that you'd ask your friend, similar to whether he'd kiss your grandma's toes for $100. However, if you know what the context is and what's at stake, this question takes a whole new other form. Before we break down this question, let's define some terms first. Shoryu is short for Shoryuken. This is an iconic move that was popularized by Street Fighter, in which the character does an uppercut animation. Usually, the powered up or EX version of this move is invincible on startup, which makes it a great reversal move when you're at a disadvantage. Nowadays, this move isn't strictly defined and usually means an invincible reversal move that a character can use at a disadvantage. Wake up refers to the moment a character stands up from being knocked down. Usually after being hit with a move that induces a knockdown state like a sweep. In Street Fighter, this is usually a crouching heavy kick. Being in a knockdown state is a disadvantage since your options would be limited compared to the person standing up who gets okizeme. This means that the person standing up has a lot of options that include setting up traps and throwing a lingering move that might catch a mashing player from a wake-up state. This lingering move is called a meaty. Now, this is where Shoryuken comes in. Remember when I said that the EX version of this move is invincible? Since this move has an invincible property, it makes it one of the best moves to use when you're at a disadvantage. Add that to the fact that after using Shoryu, you also knock the opponent down, you have a full reversal package. This move isn't without counterplay, however. An aware player might bait a Shoryu out by simply doing nothing and blocking, or in other games, backdashing. This is where the mind games of fighting games start to come in. Usually, players have tendency to do certain things at certain times. This is called a habit, and habits can be exploited. Always remember that. Now that the pieces of the puzzle has been explained, let's go back to the main topic of the video. Would you Shoryu for $1 million? At full health, it seemed like a mundane question. Sure, I'll Shoryu so I have a chance to get out of a bad situation and quickly turn things around. However, when both of you are a pixel away from death, the question turns into a heavy one. Picture this. It's the final game. You're on the ground after getting hit. Set is 2-2, grand finals, and you just reset the bracket. Both of you are one hit from dying. And you are the representative of humanity sent to fight the invading aliens in Street Fighter 6 for some reason. If you lose, humanity is eradicated. If you win, they leave and never make contact again. Now, the answer isn't as clear, isn't it? Things seem heavy with the fate of humanity hanging on to what you do next. In a sense, this question isn't just about wake-up Shoryu anymore. It's about putting everything on the line and having the confidence that it will work out. Does that sound familiar to you? No? How about now? At this moment, Daigo is severely down. A single hit, whether blocked or not, is going to put the final nail on his coffin. He knows something is coming, and he only has one option: to parry. To parry is to hold forward instead of holding back. It also has to be an almost frame-perfect input for it to register as a parry. This means that a mistimed attempt will result in Daigo getting hit. And back then, it was thought of as an impossible endeavor to parry every single hit of Chun-Li's super. But that did not bother Daigo. The question of would you wake up Shoryu for $1 million isn't just a mindless question. It's a question asking you if you have the confidence to do the impossible with all odds against you. Knowing that if you fuck up, you lose. Applying this in real life would be the equivalent of sending that text to the person you've been crushing on, sending the life-changing email, or simply taking the first step toward greatness. All of these are risks. And you have to remember that nobody knows what will happen in the future. Are you going to remain stale? Or are you going to try? And so I ask you again, would you wake up Shoryu for $1 million?